Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is the first time of watching my video, my name is Moyinoluwa, and if you have been a new subscriber, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate that. So today I'm going to be doing my makeup while giving you some helpful guidelines to navigate through your 20s. So let's dive into the video. In my own opinion, whether you want to start up a business or you want to start up anything whatsoever, I always recommend you to start small. If you are in your 20s, learn how to start small. Enjoy your humble beginnings. Follow the due process. I know this is the era of social media where we see so many people starting big, so many things that you want to do. Someone is starting it in a big way, so you are scared. Even the Bible in Zechariah chapter 4 verse 10 said something about starting small. Zechariah chapter 4 verse 10 says that, "For who hath despised the day of small things, for these 7 shall rejoice, and shall see the plumpets in the hand of Zerubbabel. These are the eyes of Jehovah, which run to and fro through the whole earth." Also, I want you to know that starting small is not just about business alone. Starting small involves every areas of your life. Even in content creation, I've always wanted to be an actress, even though I do not really say it. Then I've always loved the idea of staying in front of the camera and start talking to people, or maybe I'll just anchor a program or something like that. I've always loved, but I do not really have, let's say, the courage or the confidence to just start shooting it like that. So the first thing I started doing was I just started talking through my Instagram, my fashion videos. So I started talking one after the other. I really did not really talk for a long period of time. Then I started doing voiceover for my videos on TikTok. In fact, the very first time I did voiceover for my video on TikTok, I couldn't listen to my own voice. Whenever I want to reply comments on that video, I will have to lower the volume of that video. That is just because I was so scared. I was thinking there is a lot of issues, like there is a lot of problem with my voice. Another one is to not disregard or dismiss your ideas. Any ideas at all. Fuel all your ideas, like put passion to all of your ideas. If you have an idea, do not think just because you've seen so many people doing it, you don't want to do it again. No, babes, you don't have to do that. Honestly, I do not think there is any new ideas out there. We are all just using the old ideas and just making it something of ours. Maybe I'll just pick one idea and just turn it into mine. I'll add some unique features to it. For example, this particular video that I'm doing, if you are going to go on YouTube and just type in your 20s, I'm sure millions of videos are going to pop out as videos in your 20s, advice in your 20s, but that does not mean I should not do it. Let's say someone did this particular video 5 years ago, and some people are like 15 years 5 years ago. This particular year, this is 2023, that particular person is now 20 years, and back then when he or she was 15 years, he or she does not have access to phone, but this year they have access to phone. They can view this video, they can watch it, they can listen to what I'm about to say. And even though some people 5 years ago they listened to that particular video, like that particular topic, they've already lost track, like they are not on the right track again, but this my video might bring them back to line. I was on TikTok one day, then a lady just popped out and she said a little thing that happened and changed the whole trajectory of your life. So there's this designer that I know, this bag designer, Brandon Blackwood. Then he popped out and it was like, there was this particular day that he was at home. He was supposed to go with his friend to a club, I think maybe a club or a party. Back then he was working in retail and he was earning $10 per hour. So he said he was supposed to go out that night, but he didn't have any money to go out, so he stayed at home. He didn't go anywhere. He was just home scrolling through his phone. He said all of a sudden he just started checking for manufacturers for shoes, manufacturers for bags, manufacturers for this and that. Then a company pop up, and the company happens to be in New York, and he said at that moment he just said, "I'm going to make a bag." Then he messaged that company, and when he did that, he even said he didn't have the money when he got to that place. Then he made the bag, they put him on a payment plan, and he started paying that money back. So he made just only one bag. Then he said that was the backpack. He said he was carrying that bag everywhere, he was going everywhere with that bag until he met an editor, and all of a sudden his company boomed. He didn't have the plan for that at all. He didn't plan it at all. He didn't even see it coming. He was just scrolling. Imagine that very night he just disregarded that idea. He didn't plan on it. Or maybe when he got to the company and he realized that he doesn't have the money to pay for them to make just only one bag for him, and he just be like, well, I'm not going to do it again, I'll just leave it. Imagine where he would be today. He might still be working in retail and he might still be earning $10 per hour. I'm not saying anything is wrong with any $10 per hour, but you know the gist. So in your 20s, do not disregard or dismiss any ideas. Always go around with books and Bible, because I do that a lot. Any small ideas, I'm writing it inside my notes. Even if I do not know how it is going to be, if I do not know what I'm going to do about it, something came into my brain and I'm just going to write it down. I do not care. I'm going to write it down, and anytime I'm just free, I'm going to go through those lists. So I would advise you should do that as well. Another one I'm going to talk about is laziness. Oh my god. This is a very hard topic. I know it is very hard to be hardworking. Talking from experience, I really know. If you are lazy, it is going to tell on everything that you do, on your business, on even if you are a student. If you are lazy, it is going to tell on it. Even your spiritual life, if you are lazy, it is going to tell on it, because there are sometimes that you even want to pray, you would be so lazy to even stand up and even for you to even pray for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, you want to rush it. Laziness brings in so much excuse. Laziness brings in so much complaints. You have to be hardworking. Even the Bible said, I'm going to bless the work of your hand. So you have to be hardworking. You have to have something doing so that the Bible can bless you. The Bible also frowns against laziness. The Bible does not like lazy people. So check Proverbs chapter 6 verse 9 to 11, Proverbs 10:4, check Proverbs chapter 14 verse 23, then check Proverbs 12 verse 24. I know this is very hard to come out of laziness. I can tell it's really very hard, but you have to try. Avoid bad debts in your 20s. Jesus, we don't even need to stress this one for a very long time. Avoid debt. I can see some young girls online. These people will be doing contribution of 10,000 weekly, doing 50,000 naira monthly, and they do not even have any source of income. They are still a student. I'm not trying to judge anyone. I'm just saying in my own opinion. I've heard cases, I've heard stories of people, they will start contributing maybe 200 naira every day, contribute it together, collect at the end of the week, then use it to pay the one for the month. They don't have that money. They will start borrowing from friends, start borrowing from this person, start borrowing from this person. Avoid bad debts, and if you know you have a debt, always endeavor to pay it back. It does not also look good on you if you borrow money from someone and you are not paying it. So the best thing is to avoid debts. I know this is the era of social media. We've seen so many things on social media. People are buying this, people are buying that, and you also want to belong. You want to start buying this one, you want to start doing this one. Just try as much as possible to not put yourself in debt. Me, if I'm owing someone money, my mind will not be at rest. So I don't know about people, I don't know about other people. There are some healthy debts. That is if you are working and you take loan and you are paying it back. But as a young lady that you don't have any sort of income, I do not advise you taking any debt. I tell you, if you are debt free and broke, you will have rest of mind. You will even be able to sleep at night. Any money that comes into your hand, you have other plans for it. It's not like you just receive a little bit of money from maybe someone gifted you 50,000 naira. You will not start thinking of I want to go and pay back this money that I'm owing this particular person. I want to go. You plan on that money, you pick from that money and use it to buy anything for yourself. But if you have debt, that will be the first thing you are going to pay back. Another one is to live within your means. I think this one is almost the same thing with avoiding bad debts. Live within your means, my girl. Whatever is it that you have at hand, just manage it. Do not overdo. Do not try to imitate, or do not try to be someone you are not. Do not try to be someone you saw online. This one is very common. I'm just talking about social media. Yes, that's true, because that is where we see so many things. Many of us are not even going outside. Most things we see is on social media. My girl, live within your means. Buy whatever is it that you can afford. If you can afford 1,500 naira wristwatch, buy it. If it is a top of 550 naira you can afford, my girl, buy it. If your perfume is just 2,000 naira, buy it too. If you used to buy it inside the market, go there, pick it up, buy it. If you are living above your means, it is going to affect your mental health so much. I tell you. I remember that trend that they did, I think around last month, this understanding girlfriend, people posting so my life is like this, and that they had this song music that they would not say they met this particular guy here all those things. Just watch for the fun parts. That's what I can say, because I can never say you should not be on social media. Just watch them for the fun part, but do not let them affect your life. And you start thinking, this girl is just 18, she met this guy is giving her this money, this guy is doing this for her. Oh my god, they got her a car. Oh my Jesus, at 17 they bought her a house. Girl, it is none of your business. Just do your own. And in this life, you see rest of mind and peace of mind. If you have those two things, you will be happy. So do everything that will give you peace of mind. This one is very funny. Stop begging for 2k, 3k, 1000 sub, especially if you are a woman. I mean, this particular one is for you women, girls, ladies. Stop begging for 1000, 2000. Me, in my opinion, I don't like it. I know you don't have it. I know you do not have. I can understand. I also do not have enough. If anyone should message you and they be like, how are you? Immediately you said, I have not eaten. I have not. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Manage whatever is in your hand. There are some cases whereby you just message someone that you need money. Please, I really need this particular amount of money. Can you please help me with it? Can you give me? That one is different, but everybody on your contact list, you've already begged for 2k, you've already begged for 1k, you've already begged them to transfer sub for you. If you don't have sub, keep your phone. You do not have to be online. I mean it. Except if you are looking for money to go to school, or you are looking for money to buy handouts. Then another thing I want you to know is everything is attainable. Everything, your goals, your visions, name it. Do not be anxious. Do not worry. Do not worry about things that you cannot even control. Do not be anxious of what you eat. Do not be anxious of what you wear. Even the Bible talks about it in Matthew chapter 6 verse 25. It said we shouldn't be anxious of what we eat, what we will do, those things, because he has already settled it. If you believe in God, then he said he has already done it. Or have you ever heard someone coming and telling you that, oh, hi guys, good morning, so last week I was very sick and worried about my life. I was just thinking and I sat down and I worried about it a lot. I really worried about it. That was when solution came. It was because I worried about my life. That was how I got solution to it. Never. You've never heard about that. Worrying about things will never give you solution. That is what I have come to realize. That thinking about things, being anxious, will never bring any solution. Instead, it will give you headache. You'll be having so much headache. Oh my god, you'll be having heartache just because you are thinking about things. So do not worry, do not think about things. God will never has settled everything. Everything is going to be in place. So stop worrying yourself. Just believe in God. Girl, be delusional. Whatever it is that you want to become, believe you've become that person. I used to see this thing on social media. Delulu is now the Solulu. I'm telling you, everybody is delusional right now about their dreams, about your vision. You want to become the next Nigeria president, believe you've become the next Nigeria president and work like it, like move like the next Nigeria president. Sit down and give us rules and regulations. I'm just joking about that. But then whatever it is that you want to become, just start acting like that person, start working like that person. I'm telling you, that is the only solution right now. I can link delusion to faith and believe. Have faith that whatever it is that you seek for, that you've asked for, has been done. Believe it that okay, this thing has been done, and it is true. Even in the Bible, you have to believe whatever it is that you ask for. You have to act like that. Most of the time, whenever I sit down and pray to God, or whenever I go to church, and let's say I go to church for like 7 days and I'm there asking for one particular thing and I've prayed about it, the next Sunday, honestly, I'm not going to pray about that thing. I'm just going to shut up. Even if you are telling me, oh, pray about this, I will not say anything again, because I believe it has been done. I heard it is free. Nobody is going to arrest you for being delusional. So why not just try? I know you've heard this millions of times, but I'm going to say it again because it is very important. Be consistent and disciplined. Honestly, without consistency and discipline, there is nothing you can achieve. I've seen so many people talk about consistency. I've seen the end result of consistency for so many people, and I believe that without consistency, without you putting the hard work, without you not giving up, she cannot achieve anything. Imagine when you were in school, maybe when you were in uni, and at first test or first exam you've given up. You said, I'm so tired of this thing, I don't want to do it again, and you just left the school. Would you end that degree? No, you won't, because they won't come at home to come and give you that degree. Never. So you have to be disciplined to be consistent. They both work hand in hand. Even the Bible talks about consistency. That's Chronicles chapter 15 verse 7. It says, but be ye strong, and let not your hands be slack, for your work shall be rewarded. Also in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 58, it says, wherefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain with the Lord. Now is the best time to take care of your health. Take care of your body as much as possible. Go to the gym if you must. Do all sort of exercise, like eat good, build your muscles, stretch your body, go for a walk, meditate. This is your time. Protect your mental health. Do not compare yourself. Do not compare yourself to anyone. Comparison is a stealer of joy. You start looking at other people's success, or start saying, so this guy is the same age with me, why is my life like this, or something like that. If you constantly compare yourself, it will diminish your happiness. You won't be contented with your own life. All you will do is complain, and this will affect your mental health a lot. If you do everything aforementioned, your mental health will be intact. Your mental health will not even shake. You will be happy, I promise you. Also, do not forget that no knowledge is waste. So whatever skills that you think you want to learn, go ahead and learn it. Just know that if you don't know them, you don't know them. Nobody is going to take it out of your head. It is inside your brain. It is yours, and it's going to be yours forever. Alright guys, this is my makeup for today. Rate me from 1 to 10. I'm a makeup novice, please. So let me know if I tried or not. I think I'm better than the last time. So this is going to be the end of my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you find all those things helpful. If you enjoyed watching my video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. And if today is your first time of watching my video and you are still here till this point, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope this won't be the last. And God willing, I will see you in my next video. Bye.